Good morning, everyone. Pyramid Intell. This is my beach hat. I'm about to walk on the beach, but then I felt the need to make a video, so I decided to leave my hat on. Normally I take it off, but my videos are really not that exciting. It's usually me in my car, so I'm trying to give you a little visual stimulation. And thank you, Edmund, for the gift. I love my hat. All right. So, and I'm sorry if I'm redundant in some of the things, but I never know who's coming in here. I may have somebody brand new who doesn't know about these things or has never seen any of my videos, so that's why I tend to repeat things a bit. Okay, so most everyone knows that the frequency is going up. That's no secret now. They can't hide it anymore. If you need some proof or evidence, you're not really familiar with this topic, I suggest you Google Schumann resonance, SCHUMANN resonance. And basically it can be measured. It's the energy. As energy comes in and it bounces off of the inner cavity and it comes back out, that's what the Schumann resonance is. So you can measure the energetic frequency, the environmental atmospheric frequency around you by sort of monitoring the Schumann resonance. That's one way to kind of keep an eye on things. Or you can just simply look around at all the volcanoes and earthquakes and things like that. And you can see that things are popping off, that clearly all of that energy is going to affect your environment. So that's another way to look at it. All right. So what does it mean for us? Well, it's no secret that the world is pretty much losing their minds all around you. People are really freaking out. They're nervous. They're, and you probably feel it in yourself. Everyone feels a little bit off, and it's increasing. It's not decreasing because the energetic frequency is increasing. Does that make sense? Your central nervous system will detect things that you may not even notice. So what do we do about it? Well, we always talk about eye of the storm, which simply means maintaining your frequency and your zen and staying calm no matter what's going on around you. And that's always a good exercise, no matter what, for any time, right? But now more than any other time, it's really important that you do that. Now, this brings me back to the Truth Project. Why am I always so pissed about the lack of clarity and sincerity and truth and morals and everything and how people interact in their daily life? Because when you don't have the facts, it's really hard to make judgment calls on what your next move should be for your benefit and the benefit of the whole. So just the fact that we have this elevated Schumann resonance and among many other things going on, and the powers that be that people think are looking out for them are not saying a single word about anything, or if they do tell you something, it's usually a lie, or it's like a grain of truth, which is not helpful at all, because a grain of truth can send you off in a completely different direction if you don't have all of the truth, right? So it's like, oh, I put a drop of milk in your pasta sauce. You're not going to eat the pasta if you're lactose intolerant. If you had known it was a drop, then the pasta would have been fine for you to eat. That was really lame, but you know what I mean. So what's my point? My point is that because of the frequency increase, years ago, when I made a download about, it's called WTF, try not to curse, is happening with the sun. It's an old one, several years ago. That we would be going through a time when the energy would be increasing so much that you will become more of what you are. And what does that mean? It simply means that it will amplify and become more intense inside of you because the energy is shaking you. It's shaking your central nervous system. So whatever state of being you are in will be amplified. It's like taking a funnel and pushing the energy together. It's going to spin faster and faster. So it makes you more of what you are. If you are already, say, God-based and meditating and walking in nature and exercising and running, you're going to have surges of adrenaline that are going to make you, push forward and feel more of whatever you're already feeling. If you are depressed and unstable and anything like that, you're going to be feeling a lot more of that. So that's what it means when I say make you more of what you are. Now, when I channeled that information, I didn't know exactly what that meant or how it was going to play out, okay? I was just saying what I was feeling. But now, everything is making much more sense. So that's why it's important that you choose all the time. It's always important. You've been hearing this stuff forever, but you can't F around now, guys. Because if you do, you're going to get knocked down. That's how intense the energy is. So it's really important that you consciously choose, control your thoughts, control your mood, and do whatever is necessary to maximize your frequency and your potential and your outcome. Because think about it. The more energy you have, the stronger my arm is, the farther I can throw the ball. Great. If I'm focused and I'm throwing that ball to create something new for myself, I'm going to rock. And if I'm throwing it toward anything else, then that's going to kill me and collapse me and implode. And it's going to happen faster because my arm is stronger, right? So that's your manifestation ability, as well as those around you. And if every thought and everything that you say and do is going to affect everybody else, that's your responsibility, not just for yourself and creating your own reality, but for the reality of everyone around you and all of their manifestations. And for the people that are selfish and are like, well, I don't give a shit about them, I'm only worried about me and my world. Look around you. Look at all the people that are not doing well. Everyone around you. You're not the only one on the planet, asshole, even though a lot of people like to think that they are. You're not, okay? So every choice that you make, coffee just tipped over. Every choice that you make affects everybody else, you know? You know when you're in a room with someone who's really upbeat, you can't help but be upbeat. When you're around someone that's really, really depressing, it pulls you down. You want to get the hell away from there. You want to take it really extremely. The people that are really losing their minds are picking up guns and they're going out and they're killing people. Plenty of that, okay? So that's why it matters how you affect the whole, okay? Collective consciousness, you're all creating thoughts and they're all mingling together, the human Wi-Fi, you can't get away from it, okay? Can't get away from it. So, just something to think about. Just something to think about. So on that note, I need to clean up my coffee, which has already gone into my floor. That's why I wear black. That's why my car is black, because life is like one big stain waiting to happen. That's a quote. Oh my God, I'm going to make a t-shirt. Okay, anyway, 7 minutes, way too long. I love you very much. Hope you're having a great Monday. Bye.